Lights, camera, action, I'm splashing.
You're talking to the Rolex wearer, diamond ring wearer, kiss them, wheel and dip, limousine ride, jet flying, settling up, and I'm having a hard time holding these Detroit Lions down. Woo!
Pussy. Welcome to UPnSMOKE, the podcast, and you are talking to Aunt Giovanni. Those of you that know me might know me by my last name, Hanks, Hef, Juice, whatever you call me, whatever you know me as. Listen, you can call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner. Listen, man, a couple facts about me. I'm a diehard sports fan. I'm a big personality. I like to splash drip. I like to talk cash shit and have fun while I'm doing it. I grew up in a sports household, a big Lions fan, and I grew up in a Michigan household. Let me tell you a quick story, which I'm probably one of the only people that's in Michigan that's a Raiders fan. Not the summer, but this is probably the year of 95, and I was, for my birthday, my mother bought me the Lions jacket. Now, if you guys remember OGs, you remember the NFL had the starter jackets, cold colors and shit. Anyways, my mom, for my birthday, I had the Lions. My uncle bought me the Raiders one for Christmas, and it was just something about this jacket. I just grew up, something about the Raiders. I don't know what it was. It just something about that black and silver. And growing up, they symbolize what I stand for, and that's basically just be yourself. Show up, ball with your homies, and just ball till we fall. And we are who we are, and stay true to yourself. So you guys watch this podcast, so you probably want to know what you're going to expect out of this. Listen, man, me and my team, we're aiming for hard work and consistency. Listen, it starts from the bottom, and we're going to get this plane off the runway and in the air. We're going to get a lot of sports talk and knowledge. Every week, we're going to have upcoming picks. We're also going to put together parlays and legs. And later on down the road, we're also going to have episodes on maybe to educate you what a parlay is, what a leg is, how to gamble, what a plus and minus is. So stay tuned for that. Just listen, man, a whole lot of sauce and flavor, different color jerseys dripping on later. We're going to have, and it might blow your mind, but we're going to have some special guests on the show here. So just stay tuned, and it might blow your mind who you see sitting next to me on this couch. Just great people. Like I said, this podcast, I'm just looking to just build the community, bring us all together. We all love sports. We all rep our favorite teams and talk shit. So without further ado, man, let's all that talking shit, man. Let's get straight into it. Listen, man, we got a doozy and a gunfight for NFL Week 1, man. We got Baltimore heading into Arrowhead. Listen, dude, if you know like I know, this is going to be a gunfight. This is a battle of two MVPs, former MVPs, all right? You got Pat Mahomes, who's 4-1 against Lamar Jackson in the regular season and playoffs included, okay? He's coming off 2 Super Bowl wins. He won last year. The Kansas City Chiefs repeated. They're looking to three-peat, which is fucking insane. I wish somebody would beat them. We have a couple key factors in this game. Listen, if you know like I know all this Travis Kelce shit, this guy is getting beat up. He's been getting beat up for years with his workload, okay? Listen, man, if you know like I know, he's getting older. So his age is catching up to him. He already told Andy Reid he's not accepting a lesser role with the Chiefs. So, I mean, we already know one thing. Kansas City's ran through who? Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes' number one weapon is who? Travis Kelce. So Kelce's going to get his. Also, let's keep in mind, they're also getting their stellar rookie that they had last year who had a nice campaign, almost posted 1,000 yards, Rashee Rice, who was also caught into some incident. I really don't know too much about that. But we also got new additions for Pat Mahomes, and it seems like Kansas City Chiefs, the rich get richer. He's got a Lamborghini on one side. He's got a Ferrari on the other. He's got Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy is the first-round pick for the Chiefs. He came out of Texas, and he's the one that ran the 4.2 at the Combine, shattering John Ross's record in previous years. What else do they got? Listen, man, it boils down to this, and I'm going to cut to the chase. The one player, we got Kelsey out of the way and all that shit. The one player that I'm looking for to be the dark horse for Kansas City in week 1 and for the rest of the weeks forward, Isaiah Pacheco. Let me tell you something about this guy. Isaiah Pacheco now has been in the league 4 years. He's a champion twice, right? In his 4 years he's been in the league, he's posted a 4.5 yards per carry. Now, all you running backs out there, you know what that means. For the people that don't know what it means, basically every time this cat touches the ball, he's hitting 5 yards a pop. All right? He's basically the guy that does all Kansas City Chiefs dirty work. All right? And he does it well. On the other side of the ball, and in the other flock of feathers, we got the Ravens, who posted the number 2 rushing attack last year. Okay, that was a lot of Lamar Jackson. They also had Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards is very feasible. 13 touchdowns last year. J.K. Dobbins, they were supposed to have him. Injuries beat him up. The guy's a walking stretcher, man. I still pray for him. But listen, the key factor for the Ravens is getting Lamar Jackson. Oh, they also got Derrick Henry, who's the number 1 leading rusher in the NFL. Their whole game plan is to get Jackson and Derrick Henry the ball, and you got to do that early and often. The Chiefs' defense kind of porous, especially running defense. The rush defense is kind of terrible. They lost some guys in the offseason, L'Jarius Sneed, but so look for Lamar to get the ball to Derrick Henry. On the other hand, we got speedster Zay Flowers. That's the second-year man out of Boston College. Shouts out, by the way, to Boston College. Boston College, I seen what you did to Florida State, and it wasn't great. Listen, you suck, Florida State. You 0-2. How the fuck you lose like that? Anyways, listen, Zay Flowers. When you think of Flowers, think of Tyreek Hill. He's the Ravens' Tyreek Hill. They're also getting back Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews, you fantasy guys and gurus, you can stat check me. Mark Andrews is top 5 fantasy tight end when he's healthy and off the stretcher. They're getting him back from a broken ankle last year. That's Lamar Jackson's number 1 target. My dark horse player for the Ravens this year and going forward for them, Rashad Bateman. Listen, is Bateman here or is he absent this year again? Bateman, where you at, baby? And I'm calling you out respectfully. You need to be the player that the Ravens drafted. You're the big body receiver on the outside, the one that can go up top and cash it in. They need you on the field, man. Okay? Ravens D-line, on the other hand, they're still strong. They're going to look to put pressure all day on Pat Mahomes. You want to try to make Mahomes uncomfortable. You want to get him off platform, but he's still off platform. The motherfucker's God. Just throws it sidearm, fucking all type of shit. Listen, man. Basically, what I'm telling you is the Ravens coming into Arrowhead in week 1 to face the Chiefs. It shouldn't be taken lightly. If I recall last year, all my Lions, man, defend the den. Where you at? All my Lions fans, drop one pride in the comments. Listen, man. You know what happened when we did in week 1 to Kansas City. Now, to their defense, they're going to say, well, we didn't have Kelsey. We didn't have Chris Jones. Hey, granted, that's your franchise on the sidelines. That ain't my problem. If you would have won, it would have been a different story. We would have been the same old Lions. Ain't that case this year. By the way, I'm looking at my number 1 breakout player for 2024 on the Lions is the guy I'm wearing. This ain't Matthew Stafford, by the way. But we're going to fucking kick his teeth in week 1, too. Kelly, you got something coming. Listen, anyways, like I was saying, it shouldn't be taken lightly. As I'm looking at this time of recording, on FanDuel right now, it's -3 Kansas City. Now, you know from the time of kickoff tomorrow, the line's going to change, okay? I'll still hammer. I'll take the money line. I'd also take -3. You can do that. I just think at the end of the day, Pat Mahomes won't lose another home opener. He won't lose 2 in a row. I just feel like, you know what? They got too much juice, too much firepower. Kelsey just won a ring. Fuck, he's about to get another one with Taylor Swift. There's too much going on, man, for the Chiefs. And I think in week 1, they're just going to douse them in the Red Sea. Yeah, so I'm actually going to take Kansas City. I don't really care for Kansas City. I'm a Lamar Jackson fan. I have family in Kansas City. Shouts out to my family. Like I said, I'm a Raiders fan, so I want the Ravens to win. Do I think it's going to happen in week 1? No. I just feel like anything is possible with Pat Mahomes under center. And with Brady's departure, this is what we now know as the GOAT. And that's what it is. So, listen, man, I appreciate your time. Like Jay said, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. You're here with the space station. Listen, man, I appreciate your time. So knock, knock, knock. Who's at the door? The 2024 NFL season. Let's see what's in store. Hef out.